This world is not my home, I'm just a passing through. My treasures are laid up somewhere beyond the blue. The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, then Lord, what will I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. I have a loving mother just over in glory land, and I don't expect to stop until I shake her hand. She's waiting now for me in heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Oh Lord, you know I have no friend like you. If heaven's not my home, then Lord, what will I do? The angels beckon me from heaven's open door, and I can't feel at home in this world anymore. Just over in glory land we'll live eternally. The saints on every hand are shouting victory. Their songs of sweet
Morning, everyone. Anybody wants water or anything to drink? If you do it, you want something to drink or a bit? If you do that, there's a cooler right in the front here. Or you can just let me know and I'll organize. Okay? Thank you. Huh?
से वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। Devotees of the soul, please stand. As we all know, join our hands together. As we all know, close our eyes as we ask of the blessings of Bhagavan Shri Krishna Prabhu. Today, as we all join together in celebrating the life of this wonderful mother who has indeed impacted upon the lives of each and every one of us to such an extent that we are indeed here to bid farewell to this physical form of this wonderful mother. As we humbly pray to you, Bhagavan, we thank you for giving her to us, no matter how short this endeavor, how short this journey was. And in so doing, as she's about to enter into the spiritual realm, we humbly ask you to hold her hand, guide her, bless her, protect her. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha, Sri Saraswate Namaha, Sri Guru Charana Kamalabhyo Namaha. Om Pavitra Pavitro Vasaravara Sangato Pivaya Samareta Pundiradhikacha Suvahadhantaraha Suchihi Om Yam Brahma Varuninda Rutra Marutaha Sunavanti Nityastavai Vedayai Sangapatakamo Pranishade Garyantiyam Samagra Dhyanarvastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyantiyam Yogino Yasyandam Navidha Sura Suragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Om Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gaganasadrisham Meghavarnam Subhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanayanam Yogi Viryanaganyam Vande Vishnu Bhavavayaram Sarvaloke Ganatam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Vasudevaya Vishveshwaraya Adiya Purusha Parantai Alleka Purushanarthaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Om Namo Paramatmane Namo Namaha. Prem se Guru Sri Vishnu Bhagavan ki jai. Applause by my devotees. You can be seated. So now you're taking this Lord in hand. You're sprinkling the water 3 times so it will go down. Om Adhyamuk Gotrasya Amuk Preta Sramrakastane Shautil Toyanjalistarmaya Diyatayata Upadeshatam. Om Adhyamuk Gotrasya Amuk Preta Sramrakastane Shau Ghandamaya Diyatayata Upadeshatam. Chandan. From top and below what? Ring finger. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Preta Srimrakastane Shaurasya Chandanamaya Diyate Tavopateshatam Mala. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Mrakasthaneshavu Pushpamallamaya Diyadayatavu Pradeshtam. Five times. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Amukha Pretasya Mrakasthaneshavu Deepaste Maya Diyate Tavu Pradeshtam. Om Namo Paramatmane Namo Namaha. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Mrakasthaneshavu Tiltoyanjalistarmaya Diyate Tavu Pradeshtam. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Mrakasthaneshavu Shri Khandam Maya Diyate Tavu Pradeshtam. Take the chandan, finger out the ring. You're touching it right, and I'll put this one. Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Mrakasthaneshavu upwards. Chandanamaya Diyate Tavu Pradeshtam. Mala. Right bit lower than the other mala. Not too low here, right below the other one. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Mrakasthaneshavu Pushpamala Maya Diyate Tavu Pradeshtam. Say again, 5 times. Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Mrakasthaneshavu Deepaste Maya Diyate Tavu Pradeshtam. Om Namo Narayanaya Namo Namaha. So walk around. Hold to Mama. First finger. First finger. Hold it with your right hand, cover with your left hand. Cover with your left hand. Touch that again. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Kashyapa Gotrasya Amukha Pretasya. Take Mama name in your mind. Mardakasthaneshavu Nimitam Eshate Pindo. Take your nose. Maya Diyate Tavu Pradeshtam. Offered by her right hand. Maybe this was on top of her hand. Put your right hand like this, no? You're going to allow the water to fall on this side of the hand, right? Yeah. Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Tiltoyanjalistar Maya Diyate Tavu Pradeshtam. Offer some perfume onto the pinna. Sri Gandham Maya Diyate Tavu Pradeshtam. Now this time when you're offering the chandan, using your index finger. Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Mrakasthaneshavu Chandanamaya Diyate Tavu Pradeshtam. Very good. Flowers, arati. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Mrakasthaneshavu Pushpamalla Maya Diyate Tavu Pradeshtam. Pushpam Maya Diyate Tavu Pradeshtam. Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya. No, 3 times. Mrakasthaneshavu Deepaste. Just Maya Dhyataya Tavu Pradeshatam. Om Namo Narayanaaya Namo Namah. प्रेम से बोलो श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. My friends, today we bid farewell to this physical form of this wonderful mother. So much so that, she has indeed performed her duty as a very loving and as a very wonderful mother. She has impacted upon the lives of each and every one of us to such an extent that we are all here to give this family the assistance and to give the family the strength they need in a time of such trial and tribulations. My friends, I have known this family for quite a while. I also know my wonderful brother Dave for a while as well. When I was small, I used to remember going to Royal Bank in Seebalack and seeing him walking around, and I often thought that he was the boss. But nevertheless, my dear devotees, after some years when my father had gotten sick, Uncle Harry from Seebalack, he started calling me in order to do puja. And then our bond cemented a lot stronger. I began to know Mama. I also began to know Uncle Dave. And even up to this very day, my relationship towards, from our home to this family, and when I mean this family, I mean everyone speaking, I mean everyone present of this lineage, and even this wonderful mother, it grew stronger and stronger. Whenever I would go by Uncle Harry to do puja, Mama would have a way of making something called puwa, or Kali Puja. And she knew that I loved that so much that she would often pack an extra bag for me. I told her, I said, Mama, you have to give me the recipe for that dinner. She said, yeah, anytime, Mama. Well, look where she carried that secret with her. You have it? Well, you get some. My friends, every time I would come and I would see this mother, the warmth, the energy, the love, the compassion that she would show. She was always a very wonderful, wonderful human being to be around. There was never a dull moment when I was around with her. She would always make you laugh out loud. She would always make you smile. She would always cheer you up no matter how bad that day was. And this, my dear devotees, is the true qualities of a mother. Our Shastras, more so, a book which is called the Taittiriya Upanishad, it teaches us a very wonderful lesson. It teaches us Matru Devo Bhava, which basically means mother is your first God. The second law is Pitru Devo Bhava, father is your second God. The question is asked, why did our ancestors, who were so knowledgeable, place it in this sequence? Devotees, for 9.5 months, our mother would protect her in our womb. She would protect us in her womb. And she would ensure that even when she walks, even when she eats, however she thinks, she would try not to lie down or bad. And the discomfort that we gave her for that entire duration of that pregnancy, all of that becomes null and void when we are placed in her hands as a baby. Sometimes mothers and children go, and when they go, a pregnant mother would lose her child. And the amount of heartache she would undergo. Another instance, a mother and a child will go, a pregnant mother, and sometimes only the baby alone comes out. This is the sacrifices that these mothers would undergo. They would nurture us, take us and send us to school. They would inculcate good values, traditions, customs, norms, and laws for each and every one of us to be upstanding individuals. This, my dear devotees, are the true qualities of a mother. You know, there's a very beautiful saying. माता पुत्र को प्यार किया है जितना कौन करेगा इतना कौन करेगा इतना. Nobody understands the true love that the mother would have for that child. My friends, today we are all distraught, today we are all saddened, we are all in deep hurt because this wonderful mother, the life has indeed left. So devotees, I ask of you now, coming from a spiritual perspective, what are we mourning for? Are we mourning for the loss of the soul? Or are we mourning for the loss of the memories that this body is unable to give to us anymore? The Srimad Bhagavad Gita, it teaches us a very valuable lesson. In chapter 2, when Bhagwan Shri Krishna was instructed by Arjuna, he says, Prabhu, place my chariot in the middle of this battlefield, so I will be able to destroy my enemies one by one. My friends, Bhagwan Krishna did exactly that, and he placed him in front of Dronacharya and Bhishma Pitama, two master warriors. My friends, these warriors, so any one of them could have destroyed an entire army. Dronacharya, the guru who taught both the Pandavas as well as the Kauravas race about warfare, about fighting, and how to become victorious in war. My friends, Bhishma Pitama, the great grand uncle, who was also a very skilled archer and a very skilled warrior, he himself could have destroyed any one of those armies with one single bow. I used to do martial arts for 7 years. I know Uncle Dave also, he's a next martial arts expert. And I was looking at an interview at one point in time, and it was shown that where these individuals were speaking to a, if you want to call him, a Dan or a sensei, and he asked the sensei, have you ever taught your students everything you learned? The sensei said no. The question was asked why. He said it's because if these individuals turn on me, I will know how to counteract them. So here, Bhagwan Shri Krishna, while he did that, he's showing Arjuna that these two individuals, any one of them, could destroy your entire army. Basically implementing fear within his mind and making him second guess his decision of becoming in that war. My friends, Bhagwan Shri Krishna is looking at Arjuna. As Arjuna saw this, the bow and the arrow slipped out of his hand. And as he fell back unconscious, my friends, regaining consciousness after some time, he spoke. He spoke to Bhagwan Krishna. He says, Prabhu, Ashok Shanan Vashotrastam Pragyavadham Shabhashase Gatasun Gatasunsha Nanushocan Pandita. He says, I am going to forfeit this war, and I am going to live my life as a celibate. And whatever a person gives to me, that is what I would live my life by. Bhagwan Shri Krishna understood that that form of attachment was not only because of who these people are, but it was because of the attachment of the body. Devotees, Bhagwan Shri Krishna says, he said, you mourn for those who should not be mourned, and you grieve for those who should not be grieved. Yet you profess knowledge like a wise man. He says, the wise man does not grieve for the dead nor for the living. But what we understand is that just in the situation, just in the course of boy, man, and old age, so too the soul goes through that same process. This, my dear devotees, is basically a next step within our lives. A very wonderful scripture called the Ramayana, or what we commonly call the Ramcharitamanas, teaches us that we are continuously blinded by what is called illusion. Ramayana teaches us Hari Maya Krita Doshu Guna Binu Hari Bhajana Na Jai. That a person who is continuously governed by the illusion of Bhagwan Shri Vishnu are the ones who does not recite the name of God. My friends, each and every one of us, we are indeed a part and parcel of God. If I were to take 3 different containers and I go inside and I open the tap and I fill these 3 different containers with water, the water that I'm getting is the same water that is present in the tanks. Now, if I were to take some sand in one of those containers and I mix it, I throw it inside of that tank, that entire water becomes polluted. My friends, the point is that that tank is what is called the Param Atma, or the universal or the supreme soul. We are all part and parcel of that soul, and because of that sand, because of the bad karmas that we have, the bad actions that we perform, that soul that is residing within this body becomes impure. What we need to do, my dear devotees, before we are able to merge back one with Bhagavan, is to cleanse ourselves. Our scriptures continue to teach us time and time again about various avenues in which we can purify ourselves. Jap, yagya and yoga, continuous recitations, continuous glorifications of the name of God, and continuous reverence to Him. This is why, my dear devotees, we do not know when our last breath is going to be made. We do not know when our last step is going to be taken. And so do, my dear devotees, as we live upon this serpent of time with uncertainty before us, we must always believe to ourselves that every single day that we wake up might be our last. Every single minute that goes by might be our last, because devotees, we do not know when death is going to come touching us on our shoulder and say that we are next. Many a times you hear people saying, but I know talk to this man and the man there. That is the unpredictability of time. That is how God works in many mysterious ways. My friends, today we celebrate the life of this mother, giving her the grand treatment, the grand experience that we possibly can as family members, as loved ones, as people who have appreciated her and her family. And we thank you, Bhagwan, for giving her to us, no matter how small and no matter how short this vacation is. As she's now about to enter into the second realm of the second stage of her life, we humbly pray to you, Prabhu, to bless her, guide her, protect her, give this family the strength to overcome these trials, and allow the teachings that she has indeed given to us continue to resonate within the lives of us. My friends, let us all join together in this beautiful bhajan and glorification of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो और कोई न केवन हारा हो फिर तू ही मेरा पार करो Jai 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 Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyo ko dukha dur kare Jai 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 Krishna Hare Tu chahe to sab kuch kar de Vish ko bhi amrit kar de तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे विश्व को भी अमृत कर दे पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा जो कृष्ण हरे दुखियों को दुख दूर करे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे जय 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 कृष्ण हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय प्रेम से बोलो वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय So guys, what I'd like to ask you to now, to kind of step back a little bit. So what we'll do is that we'll call upon the immediate members of the family to come forth to offer their little prayer, to offer a little perfume, little chandan, mala, arati and so forth. And then you, the general public, will also be given that opportunity. So anybody who desires of rendering a bhajan or so forth, you will be given this opportunity now until we reconvene in a couple of moments.
Devotees, Sitaram, good morning. Once again, on behalf of all present, we extend our deepest and heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family. As the family is bereaved, we will join in simple prayer kirtan, praising Bhagavan. Lord, you are at omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent Lord. You are Kripa Sagar, the ocean of mercy and compassion. Today we seek your grace, we seek your mercy. We ask of you, Lord, to take care of this departed soul, that you may guide and protect the soul throughout its journey. We seek your grace, we say, Daya Karo Prabhu, Kripa Karo, Raksha Raksha, Mera Prarthna Tum Prasann hai. Be pleased, O Lord, that you guide and protect us. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanoramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangulangayati Girim Yatkripatamaham Vande Paramanandamaravam Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 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 Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayan Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayan Vasudeva He Nath Narayan Vasudeva He Nath Narayan Vasudeva He Nath Narayan Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayan Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayan Vasudeva He Nath Narayan Vasudeva Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam Harim Sridharam Madhavam Gopika Vallabham Janaki Nayakam Ramachandram Bhaje Achyutam Keshavam Satyabhamaadavam Madhavam Sridharam Radhika Radhikam Indira Mandiram Chetasa Sundaram Devaki Nandanam Nandajam Sandhi Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam Harim Vishnave Jishnave Shankine Chakrine Rukmini Rajini Janaki Jane Vallavi Vallabha Yachite Yatmane Kamsavir Vamsine Vamshine Tetama Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam Harim Krishna Govinda He Ramanarayana Shripate Vasude Vajite Srinidhi Achyutananta He Madhava Dukshajam Dwarika Nayakam Draupadi Rakshakam Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam Harim Sridharam Madhavam Gopika Vallabham Janaki Nayakam Ramachandram Bhaje Achyutam Keshavam Ramanarayanam Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam Harim. Devotees, the great poet says, Kya mera, kya tera, sab kuch na tera, sab kuch na mera. What is mine, what is yours? He says, nothing is mine, nothing is yours. Whatever you have, whatever you possess is all temporary. The day will come when we will all have to leave it and depart. But what do you carry when you depart? And as the poet continues to write, he says what you carry is the karma you would have accumulated and all the actions that you would have performed and the legacy you would have left as to how people will remember you, the things you would have done, how you would have served your fellow human beings. So devotees, sometimes we have to think about what this life is all about. And when we depart this life, where are we going and what legacy you would like to leave? Would we continue with Kirtan? He Nanda Nanda Gopala Ananda Nanda Gopala 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 He Nanda Nanda Ananda Nanda Yadu Nanda Nanda Gopala He Nanda Nanda Ananda Nanda Yadu Nanda Nanda Gopala He Nanda Nanda Gopala Ananda Nanda Gopala He Nanda Nanda Gopala Ananda Nanda Gopala He Nanda Nanda Gopala Ananda Nanda Gopala, He Nanda Nanda Gopala, Ananda Nanda Gopala, He Nanda Nanda, Ananda Nanda Yadu Nanda Nanda Gopala, He Nanda Nanda, Ananda Nanda Yadu Nanda Nanda Gopala, He Nanda Nanda Gopala, Ananda Nanda Gopala, He Nanda Nanda Gopala, Ananda Nanda Gopala, He Nanda Nanda Gopala, Ananda Nanda Gopala. The great poet again says, today, O Lord, we are in darkness. May you shine on us the sun of knowledge. We have lost the way, O Almighty One. Lead us on the right path. Show us a ray of light at every step. O Lord, let our eyes recognize the light. We are your children. We deserve your compassion, O Almighty One. Give us a boon so that our world will become happy. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Ajandi Bihai Hum Insan Gyan ka suraj chamka de Bhagwan. Ajandi Bihai Hum Insan Gyan ka suraj chamka de Bhagwan. बत करहिए हम राम अधिकारी भगवन राम अधिकारी बत करहिए हम राम अधिकारी भगवन राम अधिकारी कर्म कर्म पर किरण अधिकारी भगवन किरण अधिकारी इन्हें हकी अनयो प्रभु करारे ज्योति से पहचान ज्योति से पहचान आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान हम तो है संतान तुम्हारी प्रभु संतान तुम्हारी हम तो है संतान तुम्हारी प्रभु संतान तुम्हारी तेरी दया के हम अधिकारी प्रभु है हम अधिकारी दुनिया होई सुखी हमारी दुनिया होई सुखी हमारी है सारे वरदान है सारे वरदान आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान आज अंधेरे ये है हम इंसान ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान. The poet continues to write, he says, O man, you have wasted your life in falsehood. We are all children of one father. This earth is our mother. Neither our family nor our relatives go with us when death sways over us. We are guests just for 2 days in this world. Why go astray under an illusion? Worldly wealth is of no use to us when this body is lost. The Ganga of the good company of pious men is flowing for us. Its stream is so pure that taking a bath in it purifies the body. Even a sinner can be saved by it. Jyoti Janam Gavaya Sadhu ज्योति जन मगवाया साधु ज्योति जन मगवाया ज्योति जन मगवाया साधु ज्योति जन मगवाया साधु ज्योति जन मगवाया एक पिता के हम सब लड़की धरती हमारी माता एक पिता के हम सब लड़की धरती हमारी माता कुटुंब कबीला संगन साथी काल धन कब चाहता है ज्योति जन मगवाया साधु ज्योति जन मगवाया ज्योति जन मगवाया साधु ज्योति जन मगवाया साधु ज्योति जन मगवाया दो दिन की पहन जगत में माया में भरमाया दो दिन के पहन जगत में माया में भरमाया धन दौलत कुछ काम न आवे धन दौलत कुछ काम न आवे छूट जाई यहाँ काया साधु ज्योति जन मगवाया साधु ज्योति जन मगवाया ज्योति जन मगवाया साधु ज्योति जन मगवाया साधु ज्योति जन मगवाया सत्संग की गंगा बही है कोमल जिसकी धारा सत्संग की गंगा बही है कोमल जिसकी धारा कर स्नान विमल कर काया पापी न पार कराया साधु ज्योति जन मगवाया साधु ज्योति जन मगवाया ज्योति जन मगवाया साधु ज्योति जन मगवाया साधु ज्योति जन मगवाया ज्योति जन मगवाया कपूर गौरम करुणावतारम संसार सारम भुजगेन्द्रहारम सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवामि सहितं नमामि भवं भवामि सहितं नमामि ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय पाहि ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय त्राहि ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 त्राहि माम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय त्राहि माम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय रक्ष माम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय पाहि माम् ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 रक्ष माम् Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Pahi Mam. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Pahi Mam. Om Namah Shivaya, Rakshamam. Om Namah Shivaya, Pahi Mam. Om Namah Shivaya, Rakshamam.
Just touch on the front.
Om Mangala Bhavanaya, Amangala Hari, Dravahu Shudasharat, Ajaya Bihari, Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Mangala Bhavana, Amangala Hari, Dravahu Shudasharat, Ajaya Bihari. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Raghukul Reet sada chali aaye, pran vachan vachan n jaaye. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Binu sat sangavi Vekan hoi, Ram kripa binu sulaban soi. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ramachandra Kripal Bhajuman Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Navakanja Lochana Kanja Mukukar Kanja Parakanjarunam. Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram. Kandharpa Aganita Amita Chavi Navanira Nijara Sundaram Patapita Mana Uttarita Ruchi Suchi Naumi Janaka Sutavaram. Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram. Bhajadina Bandhu Dinesh Danava Daityavam Shanikandanam Raghunanda Ananda Kanda Koshal Chanda Dasarat Nandanam. Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram. Sir Mukuta Kundala Tilaka Chadu Udara Anga Vibhushanam Ajanu Bhuja Shara Chapadara Sangramajita Karadushanam. Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram. Iti Varati Tulasidas Shankashesha Muni Manaranjanam Mamare Dayakam Ja Nivasa Kuru Kamadhikaladala Kanjanam.
Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram. मन जिहिर चेउ मिलहि सोबरा सहज सुंदर सनवारो करुणा निदान सुजान सिल सनहि तुजानत रावरो श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम एहि पाति गौरी अशेष सुनसिय सहित हर्षियली तुलसी भवानी पूजि पुनि पुनि मुंदित मन मंदिर चली श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री रामचंद्र कृपाल भजो मन हरन भव भय दारुणम नव कंच लोचन कंज पर दारुणम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम नीलम श्यामल कोमलंगम सीता समारूपितु वामभागम भानुर्महासायका चारु चापम नमामि रामम रघुवंशनाथम ओम श्री सीतारामचंद्राय नमो नमः नारायण श्री नारायण 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 पिंजरे के पंछी रे तेरा दर्द न जाने को तेरा दर्द न जाने को पिंजरे के पंछी रे तेरा दर्द न जाने को तेरा दर्द न जाने को बाहर से तू खामोश रही बाहर से तू खामोश रही तू भीतर भीतर रोए भीतर भीतर रोए तेरा दर्द न जाने को तेरा दर्द न जाने को पिंजरे के पंछी रे तेरा दर्द न जाने को कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी तेरी भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी तेरी भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी तेरी भी पंछी तेरा दर्द न जाने को पिंजरे के पंछी रे तेरा दर्द न जाने दर दर जाने को पिंजरे के पंछी रे तेरा दर दर जाने को तेरा दर दर जाने को
Prem Subhusuvandavan Biharilaki. So those of you all who didn't get the opportunity to come forth, you will be given an opportunity now to come off and flower to an art also. And as we are doing that, I'd like to call upon Kevin, who will be able to give to each and every one of us a better understanding about the life story of this wonderful mother by the village. So,
Good morning, everyone. I am Yolande's youngest son, Kevin, and I have the privilege of sharing very little that I can about my dear mother with you today. Today we gather to celebrate the life of a remarkable woman, a beloved mother and mother-in-law, a cherished grandmother, great-grandmother, sister, aunt, cousin, sister-in-law, neighbor and friend. As we bid farewell to her, we reflect on the profound impact she had on each and every one of us. Yolande Jagranee Seebalack was born on the 25th of October 1943. She was the daughter of Jordan and Sunday Harry, both deceased. She was the 10th of 11 children. And we are fortunate to have one of our brothers here, Uncle Evans. And she has another brother that resides in Guyana, but was unable to make it. I remember her telling us about growing up with her nephew, Ramesh, Jago and Dayo, and she being the only girl, and how they grew up like brothers and sister. I think this was the foundation of my mother's upbringing that made her the person that she was today. And that is what allowed her to be such a loving, caring and kind person. Another fond memory which I really was impressed with was that she recalled about taking that last train that ran to San Fernando. She was the wife of Dana and Kelvin Seebalack, deceased, and from that union came her 4 children. My eldest sister Cindy, who resides in Mexico, and unfortunately due to some issues with her travel, isn't here with us today, but she will be here later. Devendra, who wanted me to let you all know that he lives in the borough of Siparia.
Now lives in the borough of Seebalack. So welcome everybody when you're landing feast days in April. Welcome to the borough of Seebalack.
And by the way, that's typical of my brother. So he just cuts in whenever he wants. Then there's me, Kevin, and then there was Vani. And according to Vani, since she was the baby of the family, she was showered with the most love from our mother. After the death of her husband, she became both mother and father to us, her 4 children. Family was at the core of my mother's being, and as a true matriarch, she dedicated her life to nurturing and supporting each member of our family, creating a strong foundation built on love and unity. Her unwavering devotion brought us together in times of joy, sorrow, binding us with cords that never can be broken. She was the glue that held our family together, guiding us with her wisdom and unconditional love. Our family grew with the addition of her sons-in-law, Keith and Amral, as well as 2 daughter-in-laws, Leela and Denise. Yolande is the grandmother of 7, Shazara, who resides in Chile, Kimberly, Leandra, Dominic, Kevin, Craig, and Sierra. She is also a great-grandmother of 2, Oliver and Holly of Chile, and has a grandson-in-law, Jose Emmanuel. As a grandmother, my mother's love knew no bounds. She embraced her role with joy and enthusiasm, showering her grandchildren with affection and wisdom. Her presence brought light and laughter into their lives, creating cherished memories that will be treasured for generations to come. She was not only a grandmother but also a source of inspiration and guidance, imparting valuable life lessons with her gentle touch and compassionate heart. She loved her nieces and nephews with a passion. Whether it was a warm embrace, a listening ear, a phone call, or a comforting presence, she had a way of making them feel valued and loved. Each and every one of you have a special memory, either collective or individual. Always remember that my mother loved you like if you were her own. My mother was the embodiment of love and kindness. Her heart knew no bounds when it came to caring for others. Her compassion knew no limits, and her kindness touched the lives of many people, especially her neighbors and friends right here at Hillcrest Gardens, who fondly called her Granny. There are a few people in the audience today who knows exactly what I am talking about. I always remember when we first moved from Siparia to Marabella. There were some people that were living right next door, Tommy and Kareem. And my mother took them in like if they were her own children. Mom always kept her place spick and span. I don't know how she did this, but her pots were always shiny and looked new. And everything in its place. Some of us found out this the hard way. For example, you're not allowed to move her Christmas decorations after she's finished decorating. You're sure to get a buff. She loved decorating her place for Christmas and having her family and friends over. She loved watching her Indian movies and listening to her favorite singers like Engelbert Humperdinck, for those who know who that is, and Jim Reeves. She was good with her hands, making beautiful floral arrangements and sewing. She had a sweet hand, as all of you all know. We loved her food, and me, of course, found her curry goat to be just the best. My mother was 80 when she died, and very surprisingly, she took to technology like a duck took to water, utilizing the digital technology on a smartphone and tablet. I always remember one time I was supposed to come drop something off for her, and I didn't call her and tell her. And I said, well, you know, I was in a meeting and a little busy, so I couldn't call you. She said to me, all you had to do was send me a WhatsApp message, you know, and I would have read it. One of the things I always remember about my mother is that, wow, she just remembered dates like that. People's birthdays, anniversaries, deaths. I always remember one day, I and Denise wanted to find out when we were married. And instead of looking at for a marriage certificate and whatever, I just called my mother, you know, and she just rattled out the date just like that. She was a wealth of knowledge, and I feel she had her own database in her head there that I don't think any of us has. My mother's legacy as a matriarch will endure for eternity. She was a cornerstone of our family, leading with grace, strength, and compassion. Her spirit will live on in each of us, inspiring us to cherish the bonds of family and to always live with love and kindness. Though we mourn her passing, we celebrate the extraordinary life of a woman who has touched so many hearts. We will honor her memory by carrying forward the values she held dear: love, kindness, and family bonds. Most importantly, family bonds. as she was so fondly called, Yols, Mommy, Auntie Yolande, Grandma, Granny, Nanny. Thank you for always guiding and loving us. Even though you are no longer here with us, we know your love will continue to guide us. You will always be in our hearts forever. Rest in peace, Mommy. We will always love you.
Hi, good morning everyone. We are the grandchildren of our dearly beloved grandmother, Kimberly, Ciara, Leandra, Kevin, Dominic, Shazara on the virtual platform, and myself, Craig. Thank you for coming everyone. Your presence here is just a testament to the influence this amazing woman had on each and every one of us. Some of you may know her as Mom, Tante Yolande, Granny, Grandma, or Nanny. So it's impossible to put into words just how much our grandmother meant to us. But here's us trying to make an attempt. Grandma's zest for life, her unconditional love, and her kind spirit is what made her our hero. She was a family-oriented person who devoted her time, well-being, and happiness towards others before her own. If we were to describe her in just a few words, they would be strong, loving, stylish, nurturing, and selfless. Our grandmother was a pillar of strength, a beacon of kindness, a source of unwavering support and wisdom to everyone, and a wellspring of love that knew no bounds. She lived with such authenticity, courage, and generosity every single day. Her devotion to God was ever present, seamlessly intertwined with her fervent prayers for her beloved grandchildren. That dedication to faith and family defined who she was at her core. We'll forever cherish Grandma's unwavering dedication to us. She would patiently guide us through our schoolwork, demonstrating her commitment. The kind of love Grandma felt for us was a love without condition. Even when we playfully rearranged her couch cushions to build forts, or move the coffee table despite her gentle scolding, she never judged. She just kept loving us and ultimately joined us in our imaginative adventures. Grandma was so much fun. Our sleepovers were most memorable. She loved to play games and watch movies, especially her Indian soaps, and surprisingly her love for thrillers. The famous pancakes and Milo for breakfast, the dal and rice and bhaji for lunch was so delicious, along with our Christmas favorite, sorrel. We would never ever forget our exciting adventures to High Street, experiencing the sights and scents of the Puja and Bobby Prasad stores, which concluded in either KFC or McDonald's for dinner. One of my grandmother's most striking features was her ability to light up the room with a simple smile. But just try to capture it in a photo now, it was trouble. Sharing our life with her was a true pleasure, and I hope in time we get to be half as good as her, because her strength was incomparable. A part of her radiates with each one of us. What we inherited from her cannot be damaged or lost. It allows her in so many ways to remain just as live as always, alive through us. So certainly we can go on for hours about the memories of her. Let us cherish the memories we shared, the lessons she taught us, and the love she so freely gave. Thank you, Grandma, for everything. We love you.
Thank you very much, guys. It was very warm and beautiful trips down memory lane. Before finishing off our ceremony over here, I would like to call upon our wonderful brother to give us some words as well, and then we shall continue with our matter.
Thank you, Pandit Satyam, and thank you, Kevin, for so brilliantly describing our mother, and Craig and the kids. You know, a job well done. I just want to add to that you know my mother has been a tremendous strength to us as kids. We could not have been where we are without her, and that's just what it is, you know. As I was speaking to someone earlier on today, you know, when you're a single parent in the 80s, you know, and no, sorry, the 70s, there are so many disruptors, and your family could go astray. But you know, she just kept us in line, man. She just ensured that we did what was right, we did what was expected, and we behaved the way you're supposed to behave, or it's licks, you know. But I mean, we are what we are because of her. So I just want to, you know, thank her parents and the values that she would have, family values especially, that she would have gotten from her siblings, her cousins, her brothers, her parents, you know, God for presenting her in our lives, and for allowing us to be where we are and who we are today. And also, I'd also like to extend a tremendous thank you to everybody present here to celebrate the life of our mother. Really do appreciate each and every one of you being here, each and every one of you who would have made a difference in her life, who would have contributed to the value of the human being that she is today. So thank you all very much, and Pandit Satyam, again, thank you for your continued direction.
So at this point in time, my friends, I'd like to ask you, right, stand up the first time. Where is the sign?
Dominic.
So we take these flowers in our hands out. So at this point in time, my friends, as we're coming to the end of one part of this Antishtikar and Sanskar, we'd like to humbly join our hands together. Let us all now close our eyes as we ask for the blessings of Bhagavan Sri Vishnu Prabhu from here onwards. As our journey is about to go to that final place of rest, we humbly ask of you that let there be no difficulties, that there be no hindrances, that there be no obstacles, and furthermore, ensure that as we perform all duties efficiently and effectively, ensure that this family, the soul, and everyone will indeed be able to gain merits of this. Om Nadhino Dhano Deva Shankar Chakrakadhara Akshaya Pundarikaksham Preta Moksha Prado Bhava Atasi Puspasankasi Pitare Veksayak Namastin Yanti Nanditesham Govindam Nahe Om Krishna Krishna Kapalu Tamagatar Namgatiram Sansargaham Prasidham Purushotamam Om Tat Sat Pret Atma Shanti Om Tat Sat Pret Atma Shanti Om Tat Sat Pret Atma Shanti. Ram Nam Satya Hai, Ram Nam Satya Hai, Ram Nam Satya Hai. Yehi Satya Hai. So, all 5 flowers. And on behalf of this wonderful family, my dear devotees, I'd like to express my humble gratitude for each and every one of you all for coming out and supporting. So what we'll do now is that we'll just leave Mama over here for 5 minutes. So those of you who didn't have the opportunity to see her will indeed be given this opportunity. Then we shall go and put Mama inside the car, the hearse, and then we go to that final place of rest. Thank you. Jai Sita.
Hey Naren, how are you doing, buddy? Yeah, man. Good to see you. All right, okay, name us. So ito anything. Okay, do it. Apply the Jagranee. If not, then well, you can mix them up now. Right, yes, perfect.
Excuse, who drive it? 5634, the gray Toyota Hilux. 5634. The vehicle needs to move. The neighbor next door wants to get in.
We have it already. I prepared it now.
Sorry.
Kevin, David, Boyce, Aaron, Darren, Kevin.
Check your Dominic, Kevin, Greg. Again, we had Amaral, 1, 2, 4, and Bird. Ready? Yeah.
Ram Nam.
No, sure.
Ram Nam. Ram Nam.
Just remember to carry the feet that way and the head coming. So walk on the clothes, nothing else. Go walk.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright, bring the head on the direction. And the rest of the foot first on the ground. Foot first.
Ram Nam. Ram Nam. Ram Nam.
Alright, fellas, so we lift it now and leave it for Yeah. 1, 2.
So some of you are going to use?
कैसे कटेगी तुम बिन साथी जीवन की अब शाम रे सुना सुना लागे उलझता था गोकुल को छोड़ चले घनता सुना सुना लागे उलझता था
back. Yeah, so let me just give him a minute.
Yeah, he coming.
Right, he coming. Yeah. They want us to go there? Yeah. Huh? Come stand up on that side, right? You can stand up right. You want to take the box if you go. Yeah, let's go. Come, Darren. Darren, you go on that side. The middle, Darren. Yeah. What first?
Next up, we'll be taking it to
Adesso li fitto a menare e che si ne usa. Se te ne la vieni. Dai, non ti grave.
अमुकगोत्रस्य अमुकप्रेतस्य शवस्साधकनिमित्तमप्रेतदेवतो वाह ईशतस्य ओम अध्यामुखगोत्रस्य अमुकप्रेतस्य तीर्थनीं विश्रान्तभूतानां चितायदाहन सातकनिलमेशकिन्दस्ते मया तिह्वनीं नीयते तवो प्रतिष्ठां Sempre muito difícil. Santa Pokemon.
How come teaching? Actually, you don't want him to that hand. Depending on who, now do you for the chest?
Guys, come on your side. Let's get some assistance just to put it inside. Leave it the cloth out.
Okay, so you go on that side. Yeah. Alright, so we lift this thing around when you come to 3. 1, 2, 3.
Swaha. Om Vache Swaha. Dhruvataya Swaha. Medubhya Swaha. Manasabhya Swaha. Sanyubhya Swaha. Askibhya Swaha. Om Jabhyaya Swaha. Om Rekase Swaha. Vayale Swaha. Ayasyaya Swaha. Ayasyaya Swaha. Sanyasyaya Swaha. Vyasyaya Swaha. Udrasyaya Swaha. Shuchite Swaha. Shochite Swaha. Shutimanaya Swaha. Shutaya Swaha. Lakse Swaha. Lakte Swaha. Lakmanaya Swaha. Lakyaya Swaha. Karmaya Swaha. Lishkate Swaha. Pradishtaya Swaha. Jaya Swaha. Yamaya Swaha. Lakshaya Swaha. Lakshaya Swaha. Vindhya Swaha. Brahmane Swaha. Vishnave Swaha. Vishwadeva Swaha. Everything. Two to listed backwards. Face the southern direction, pass hands together as we make this prayer to Bhagwan the Prabhu. To the greatest of our ability, we are able to offer this prayer as we have been asked. As per what has been ordained in our Shastras is what we are able to follow today. We humbly pray to you to that wherever this Bhagwan to allow the merits of this prayer be able to reach to her and all her children. Om Anadi Nuthanodeva Sankachakadhara Kshaya Pundrikaksha Preta Moksha Krishna Krishna Kapal Namadevam Sansara Namasidam Purushotam Namo Paramatmane. Grass. Take out your rings and